What's going on with ANKR?
Let's get into it.
So today, guys, we'll be taking a cheeky look at ANKR, specifically the technical analysis on that daily, 4-hourly and hourly chart, and trying to review exactly what's going on here with the ANKR coin. As we get into this video, guys, if you do find it useful and informative, hit that like button. We both really do appreciate it. And of course, if you happen to be new to the channel and you'd like to stay up to date with those new cryptocurrencies and hidden gems, then why not consider subscribing to the channel? By becoming a subscriber, you'll be kept up to date with everything we do here. It is free. You'll stay well informed, so why not? Chris, anything you would like to add before we jump on down to the charts and see exactly what's going on here with ANKR?
Yeah, let us know where you think ANKR is going to be at the peak of the bull run. We think it's going to do amazingly well, but it'd be interesting to see what you think.
Fantastic. Right, let's get on into it.
Let's do it.
What's going on with ANKR? Let me just quickly remove a couple of these because they're in the way. And just pop that one there. Cool. Right. So here we have ANKR to the USDT daily chart. Binance is the data source. We have got a Fibonacci retracement tool on here, and it runs from the 21st of March through to that high of the 28th of March, a 7-day run that saw 222% in gains. Since then, we had those pretty healthy corrections, with one wick kind of proceeding to come down here as Bitcoin had that correction to the 236. Other than that, you kind of hovered around and stayed around those three common areas, the 618, the 50, and the 382. And we also had a couple of attempts at trying to go a little bit higher, but failed, pulling it right back down. There was a bit of a support line forming here. This was the 14.7 cent area. We haven't actually had to come down as low as that, which is interesting. So want to watch that space a little bit closely there, but it looks pretty good here. And we are now firmly above the 618 area. So we're looking to get a close in there, which should hopefully be a good sign to push things further forward. Now, the volumes are incredibly low, guys. So the volumes have come up from nice and high to being basically non-existent on this chart. Really hard to see. And we are still below our blue line here at 55.1. And this is the area that we bounced off from before going up to the overbought area there. And we were coming down. We thought we were going to have another run here when we were bouncing from it, and we were moving back up again. But it fell short when Bitcoin had its correction. So again, a lot of altcoins were kind of paused when they were on a pretty good runs. This is the same as Elrond, right? It was going off. It would look like it was going to keep going, and then Bitcoin corrected and pulled it down, right? So we got nice and low on the relative strength index, pulled it up a little bit, but we're still fighting our way back up now. So what we're going to do is just pull this down into our hourly. Here you can see there's been areas where it's actually been oversold as it got down to the bottom here towards our 14.7 cent area here. Didn't quite get there because it was oversold. So being oversold here basically has now pushed it right back up again. The volumes came in a little bit, but they weren't overwhelmingly large, and therefore we utilized quite a bit of this relative strength index without doing a huge amount of price discovery. We have found resistance, as we kind of spoke about earlier, and it's interesting that we have the 50, 100 and 200 moving averages right with these candles as well. The 50 seems to be acting as a bit of support, not much, but a bit of support, with the 100 and 200 moving average actually sat above the candles at the moment. The volumes have started to decrease over time here, so we're looking to get this thing corrected a little bit lower if that stays nice and low. But it'll be short-lived. I think that ultimately this thing is looking like it's ready to kind of keep moving to the upside, but we just need to kind of get the volume coming in. The volumes of what is kind of driving a lot of these altcoins at the moment. The volumes need to be stronger than they currently are, as you can see on this daily chart. So once that volume starts to steadily increase over time, that's where this is going to start really heating up and moving on nicely. So the first price target here, guys, is 30.9 cent. I think that's a pretty comfortable area that we should be aiming for. And I think, if the right conditions are met, that should be something that we should be looking to achieve during the month of May. I mean, that's an 89% move. After that, we're talking about a 45.8 cent area, a 60 cent area, and a 70 cent area. So lots of potential here with ANKR. And recently they kind of publicized about their ANKR node, their ETH2 node that you can basically stake. I think it's 24,000 ANKR coins, and you can deploy an ETH2 node and reap the rewards from that. So I think there's definitely some interesting things going on with ANKR. Very well positioned, and pretty unique use case, and they're doing a pretty good job at integrating with so many different blockchains. So I think this one has huge potential going further forward, and I think it's going to do incredibly well in 2021 and beyond. And guys, if you found this video useful and informative, hit that like button. We both really do appreciate it. And of course, if you happen to be new to the channel and you'd like to stay up to date with all of that technical analysis, new cryptocurrencies, news, and hidden gems, then why not consider subscribing to the channel? By becoming a subscriber, you'll be kept up to date with everything we do here. It is free, you'll stay well informed, so why not? And with that said, done and out of the way, we hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, take care.